أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم. Surah Al-Ghāshiyah, ayah number 17. Okay, the mention of the people of the Jannat and Jahannam. Before Jahannam, then Jannah finished. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave invitation to the kuffar to think in four things. Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ. So. Okay, so is the meaning of fa. So they not look. Okay, afala, so not. Question. Yanzuruna, they look at. Ila mean two. So they not looking at. Okay. So do they not look. Okay. Ilal ibili, to the camel. Kaifa, how. Khuliqat, they are created. Okay. So they don't look at the camel, how the camels are created. I can explain this, why I am saying plural, okay? But let me finish it at least one time. Wa ila samai, and to the sky. Kaifa, how rufi'at, it is elevated. Okay, rafi'a. Rif'a mean elevation. Wa and ilal jibali, to the mountains. Kaifa, how nusibat, tansweeb mean installation, putting in place. Okay, how they are installed, guarded on the earth. Wa ilal ardi, wa and ila toward ardi, to the earth. Kaifa, how sutihat, spread out, how it is spread out. Okay. So now look, like for example, you say naswaba. Naswaba mean he installed. Naswaba. Okay, naswaba. Naswaba mean he installed. Naswaba. And he installed. So this verb is called ma'roof. This verb is called, what is ma'roof verb? The fa'il is known. Remember this. The doer is known. It is called fa'il
Ma'roof.
Fa'il ma'roof mean?
Doer is known.
Okay, the other name for fa'il ma'roof is fa'il ma'loom also. Ma'roof and ma'loom mean the same. The doer is known. The doer is known. Who is the doer? He. Okay, now if I want to make it fairly majhul, the doer is unknown. So what will I say? Nusiba. Nusiba mean installed. By who? We don't know. Okay, so we use this fairly majhul a lot in our daily. Like for example, we say, Salat finished. Salat what? Finished. This is fail majhul. The doer don't know. Or you can say they finished the salat. Now you go outside, somebody running, you tell them salat finished, salat done. So we know who we mean, but this is the way to say it. We say salat finished, food is eaten, okay, lunch is served. This is the way to say it. In our back of our mind, we know who they are, but in the kalam, in the grammatical sense, we don't know who they are. But if you say they finished the food, they finished the salat, so that is what? Fail ma'loom. Okay, one is fail ma'loom, one is fail majhul. Say ma'loom and majhul. Ma'loom is also called ma'roof. Okay? You might say, how the fail is done? No, fail is done by a doer, but we don't know. You say, I know that there are these people who prayed. Yes, you know it, but in grammar, when you say you don't know. Grammatical aspect. Okay? Okay. Now, nasaba, nusiba. Now, if this is a female, so nasaba will be what? Nasabat.
Nasabat.
And you make nasabat as majhul, it will be what?
Nosibat.
Nusibat. Okay, Nusibat means she is installed. By who we don't know. Majhul. Okay? So now look here. وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ to the mountain, كَيْفَ how Nusibat she is installed. What is that she? I told you that for the plural male you can use one female. Okay? Like for example, look. You say هذا كتاب. This is a book. You can say هذه كتب. Normally, for a plural male, you will use what? هؤلاء. هؤلاء mean they. Okay, the plural men who are close to you use هؤلاء. But instead of هؤلاء كتب, you can use what? هذه كتب. For a plural male, you can use one female. Remember this thing all the time. Then you might say, like for example, you say مؤمن. هذا مؤمن. Okay, can we say هذه مؤمنون? We cannot. Why? Because this plural is called jama mukassar. Okay, jama mukassar means that a single word is broken in it. Okay, look, single is kitab and plural is kutub. So kitab is broken in kutub or not? Kitab is not there. Kitab is not intact. Okay, if the plural was kitabuna, so the single was there, kitabuna. Okay, so when the single is broken in a plural, that plural is called jama mukassar. Mukassar means broken. Mukassar, broken. Okay, what is jama mukassar?
When the single is broken,
It's
the word is
broken,
not intact.
Okay, so in kutubun, kitab is not there. Because kutubun. In mu'minun, mu'min is there. Mu'min, and you just un with it. So this is called jama salim. It's called what?
Jama salim.
Jama salim. So this rule that you can use is used mainly for what? Jama mukassar. That for a plural male you can use one female, but not every plural. That plural has to be jama mukassar. Look, like for example, jabalun. So the plural is not jabaluna. It is what? Jibal. So the word jabal is broken in jibal. So this is jama mukassar. Okay? So then we don't translate it wa ilal jibali, and to the mountains kaifa how nusibat she is installed. We don't say. What we say? They are installed. Okay? Now look here. Wa ilal ardi, and to the earth kaifa sutihat she is spread out. We don't use she, but we don't have to. It, okay? And we don't have any problem because the earth is single and it is a female. So we say sutihat. This is done, right? Now you come to sama. Wa ila sama'i, to the sky, kaifa how rufi'at she is elevated, like it is elevated. One female rufi'at, no problem. Now come here. Now ibil is single and it is a male. So why will we say khuliqat? We should say khuliqa. Because look, it is not a single female like sama, and it is not a jama mukassar like jibal. So why will we say khuliqat? We should say khuliqa. Right? So I remember the answer, okay? I am telling you the answer. The answer is, there is a noun in Arabic which is called ismul jins. Ismul jins. What is ismul jins? That qaleel and kathir. Less and more, you don't use the plural. Like for example, you say, this is water. It is a drop. And it is an ocean. You say water. It's called ismi jins. So ismi jins is like, for example, you say gandam, wheat. Okay, you say this is wheat. So if there's 1 grain of wheat, you call it wheat. You don't say wheats. Okay, normally you don't use plural of water. Some people might say miyah, but this is not a regular thing. So what is ismi jins? That you use the species. Okay, if it is a more or less, you use the same thing. Like for example, say this is wheat. Nobody say wheats, like the species of the wheat. The jins means the species, the type. Okay? So now here, ibil is ismi jins. And ismi jins is used for qalil and kathir. So here we will take what? Kathir. Okay? And when it become plural, then become khuliqat. Right? Okay, so remember this, okay? Ismi jins, like for example. So, afala yansuruna, do they not look at the camel, kayfa khuliqat, how it is created? So why Allah pick camel? People have written, the hukama of the Arabic literature, they have written book on a camel. They have written book on honeybee. There's a book on a honeybee. Okay, now, the largest animal which was available in Arab, size, domestic animal was what? Camel, because there was no elephant in Arabic. Okay. The tallest one, so that you don't have to go to the tree to cut the branches for it. A tall branch, it will just go ahead and it will eat it. It can stay without water for 1 week drinking. It has 2 knee joints which serve as a ladder. Okay? And the baby can climb on it. 2 knee joints. Okay? For the horse that you want to ride on it, you have to jump on it. It is not humble that it will sit for you. A baby can pull the rope and make it sit on the ground. You put the load on it and you tell them to stand up, it will stand up. Okay? And then control is also like the children, they just take a rope and you can go for miles. Okay? And the food also, it can stay for a minimum food for a long time. And there are many more benefits of that. So that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala pick what? The camel. That look at the camel around you, kayfa khuliqat, how it is created. Look at the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then when they used to go, the Arab, there was no mountain, there was no thing like that. So they say, camel is grazing next to you. Then you say, what else? Look up. The clear sky they could see. So look at the sky, how it is elevated. Then they go further and then a dry mountain they come and say, look at the mountain, how it is installed. And the earth, of course, they are walking on it. So kayfa sutihat. They should look at these phenomena of the nature and remember and recognize Allah with it. But they still don't want to do that. So what should you do? Fadhakkir, keep on giving nasiha, advices. Okay, tazkir means reminders. You remind some person, remind. Everybody know Fajr is first, but you have to remind. Okay, everybody know that furniture is good, but you go on the highway and every 10 miles there is what? This furniture. So the people they make their decision based on the advertisement? No. Then why they are spending billions of dollars on the advertisement? Because they know that when we make them repeat, the cold drink, colored, how the young man, the young woman is drinking, they say, oh, let me. They had no idea to buy that, but now they say, let me try it. So this is how reminders, they know very well that reminders give benefit. So that is why the whole advertisement system is based on what? On tazkir. And the whole Qur'an is full of what? Keep on giving reminders to the believer. Give reminders to your wife, to your children. Nasiha, you have to open. And if you don't know how to give nasiha, go for 3 days in tabligh. And then you will be trained that how should you approach the people. But plain people without any background, they go with us for 3 days. And we say, go to that gas station and talk to him regarding Allah. If a person, he has not gone for 3 days, can he do that? You tell him go and talk to the gas station person to come to the salat. He don't even know how to approach it. आप समझ गए मेरी बात? You सुन रहे हो कि नहीं? So look, this is such an organized way to invite the people that we go to the gas station. So some people, they are very rude and they are Muslim. So they will say, get out of the gas station. Why you came? Because I am busy. So we look at the nature of the person, how when we enter, he look at our cap, our clothes. If he says, Salaam alaikum, brother, and he don't even look at us. So we think he's rude. So what we do? Even if we don't need milk, we go there and we grab a bottle of milk and we stand in line. Then he cannot tell us, get out. And when we go, we pay him the milk and then we tell him, brother, we are Jamaat in the masjid, please come. while he's doing taka-taka with the money. And I tell you a joke also. We were in that Sanford area, and we say, we are Jama in the masjid, where should we go? Because we have no direction, no local assistant. And this was the time for our jawla. How should we go? He said, look, go. There are like about 10 gas stations on this road. You go to the gas station, and if you see somebody who is non-Muslim, you tell them, what are you doing here? We came here to talk to Muhammad. We came here to talk to who? Muhammad. Okay, believe me, we went to 5 gas stations. The first gas station we went there, can we speak to Muhammad? Oh, you mean Abdul? He's in the back. Come here, Abdul. Abdullah came, and we talked to him. You understand? This is another gas station we went to. Can we speak to Muhammad? Oh, you mean Ali? He's in the back. Okay, he just left. You understand anything? You are not breaking it. And this is how we go and we approach the people. I've but because you have to do that. Okay, nobody wants. So this is how you have to. And your main focus is on who? On the Muslims. Because where is the problem coming from? The problem is coming from the Muslim, not from the non-Muslim. The non-Muslims are ready to come to Islam like this. They are tired of their way of life. But there is no light. Who's going to show them the light? The one who has the light, he's sleeping, snoring. Deep sleep. Money, 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 money. Abdul Darham, Abdul Dinar. समझ गए कि नहीं ज़माना बड़ी शौक से सुन रहा था हम ही सो गए दास्तां कहते कहते समझ गए मेरी बात so फज़क्किर go ahead and do reminders इन्नमा अंत मुज़क्किर you are the advice giver मुज़क्किर mean what the one who give indeed إنما أنت has hasar which means you are no one but a reminderer. Okay, so you are not a musaytir. Musaytir means a controller, a taskmaster. This is what he has used the word. Look here, taskmaster. That you have the thing with him, handcuff him and bring him. No, you are not musaytir. Okay, and musaytir can be pronounced with the sin and with the swat both. So you can say musaytir or you can say musaytir. That is why the sin is on it. Okay, so fadhakkir, go ahead and give advice. Innama anta, you are nobody but muzakkir, an advice giver. Okay, lasta, you are not. Lasta mean you are not. Alayhim, upon them, bimuswaytirin, a taskmaster, a controller.
Afala, so do they not? Do they not look? Yanzuruna, they look. Ila.
Okay, so
do they not?
So they is not here. You understand anything? You cannot break it like that easily. So not. And the question is coming from so not, and then they. Then you can make it, mix it, because you will be in trouble. So they not look at. And ila mean at.
Ila al-ibili, to the camel. Kaifa khulikat, how is it created?
They are created.
They
look
are
here.
Created.
In every English translation, then you will be confused. Look where, eh?
They. Okay.
At the camel. How?
They are created.
They are created. In every English translation is they. Oh, and I told you it's jins. Qalil and kathir both. Okay? أَفَلَا يَنْظُرُونَ إِلَى الْإِبِلِ كَيْفَ خُلِقَتْ
وَإِلَى السَّمَاءِ, and toward the sky, كَيْفَ رُفِيَتْ, how it is elevated. وَإِلَى الْجِبَالِ, and toward the mountain, كَيْفَ نُصِبَتْ, how they are installed. وَإِلَى الْأَرْضِ, and toward the earth, كَيْفَ سُطِحَتْ, how it is spread. فَذَكِّرْ, so remind. إِنَّمَا أَنْتَ, indeed you are not, but muzakkir,
reminder given.
Lasta alayhim, and you are not upon them, bimusaytir, a taskmaster.
وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله.